2024 marks the 20th year since work started on the over 47,000 crore Polavaram mega irrigation project on the Godavari River in Andhra Pradesh. Approximately 21,000 crore have been spent so far on the project that, when completed, will become one of the lifelines of the state. The project will benefit all the 26 districts of Andhra Pradesh and will help irrigate 7.2 lakh acres of land, besides meeting the drinking water needs of 28 lakh people. It will also generate 960 megawatt power from the hydropower plant that is coming up. But 20 years down the line, the overall financial progress of the project till January 31st is just 49.57%. This includes both construction work, land acquisition, resettlement, and rehabilitation. The financial progress of the construction work, though, stands at 74%. Construction on the main Polavaram Dam, which will have a storage capacity of 194 TMC or 1000 million cubic feet, has not even started. When the print visited the dam site last week, only some basic foundation work was underway. The delays have pushed the new completion deadline to March 2026. But state government officials and engineers are skeptical.
This is the site where the Polavaram earth-cum-rock-filled dam is coming up. You can see behind me work going on. Work started here in 2013 and the project was supposed to be completed by 2018. But it has gone through several delays because of technical challenges and financial setback. The new deadline fixed now for completion of the dam is March 2026. The state government is in talks with the centre to get the approval of the revised cost estimates. No breakthrough has been made yet, but the state government is hopeful that they would get the green signal from the centre soon.
Had the pace of work been as per the original timeline, over 47,000 crore multi-irrigation project would have been ready by 2018. It has missed multiple deadlines. The project comprises an earth-cum-rock-filled dam with a storage capacity of 194 TMC, spillways, 2 canals to distribute water to the fields for irrigation and supplying water for domestic and industrial use, a hydropower plant with an installed capacity of 970 megawatt. Technological challenges, financial crunch, poor planning, design deficiencies, politics, and contractors getting thrown out midway has meant that the Polavaram irrigation project continues to hang fire, depriving the state's residents from its benefits. The humongous delay since 2004-05 has resulted in some of the dam structures suffering major damages on account of floods in the Godavari River in the intervening years. During the 2019 floods, half of the diaphragm wall, which is the core of the main dam and is built to restrict seepage, was washed away. It was built at a cost of 442 crore. The Water Resources Department of the state government, which is implementing the project, has proposed to erect a parallel diaphragm wall, which will cost approximately 990 crore. But a decision on whether to construct a parallel diaphragm wall or carry out repair of the existing structure is yet to be taken. It's only after the diaphragm wall has been constructed that work on the main dam can start. The flood during 2023 resulted in water seeping through the 2 coffer dams and inundating the river bed where the dam has to be constructed. Last year, engineers had to install heavy-duty pumps to drain out the water from the riverbed where the dam has to be constructed. With pumps proving to be too time-consuming and costly, engineers did some out-of-box thinking and excavated a temporary channel to drain out the water downstream through gravity. Engineers are now hopeful of draining out the water from the expanse of the riverbed where the dam will come up by next month.
Polavaram is a terminal project on Godavari, situated in Polavaram Mandal, 42 kilometers upstream of Sir Arthur Cotton Dairies at Dawlespuram. And as it comes to the execution, now it's very critically poised in terms of execution. We are at it and we want it to happen early. But still there are so many issues rather than financial or not only financial, even design issues, because this is a very peculiar situation where we don't have any comparison or precedence to pull on the designs. It has to be done on its own as its isolated case. Because the location is such that the spillway is altogether away from the river. So we are diverting the usually spillways will be across the river point, and which makes it easier to execute depending upon the flows in the river. But now here the situation is different because we are not getting any foundation, fresh rock foundations in the river bed. Even if you go up to 90-meter depth also, we have diverted the mighty Godavari river, almost is next to the Ganga. So it has got its own issues of designs. The earlier, the project components were executed without any relevance to the SOPs, standard operating or executing procedures of the major dams. Without protecting the dam area, duly constructing coffer dams on upstream and downstream side, the diaphragm was laid in the main dam area, and because of the heavy floods observed during 2019, 20 and 21, there was a gush of water in from the openings, unfinished openings of the upstream coffer dam and downstream coffer dam, and, which has covered the river bed to a depth of almost 36 meters, damaging the already laid diaphragm wall also. But after this government coming into power, has reassessed the planning process, and we have gone for completing the coffer dams on both sides, and also diversion arrangements like approach channel, spillway, spill channel, pilot channel, so that the mighty Godavari can be diverted for almost a length of 6 kilometers.
It's not just the haphazard execution that has led to the delay. Paucity of funds has also hit the project hard. While work on the project started in 2004-05, it was only during the bifurcation of the erstwhile state of Andhra Pradesh in 2014 into two states, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, that it was declared a national project. This meant that the state government will execute the project on behalf of the centre and will get reimbursed for every penny spent by the state to complete it. But the centre and AP government had over the last several years locked horns over the actual cost of the project. While the centre has capped the project cost at 2013-14 price level, which comes to around 29,000 crore, the state wanted the project cost to be approved based on the 2017-18 price level.
Almost 21,000 crore of rupees are invested in the project. So to reap the early benefits from the investment made, public money invested. So there is a thinking to go to execute the project in two phases. We are that not we do. I mean to say not a phase like thing. In the first stage, to a level of MDDL, that is 41.15, so that we can impound almost around 119 TMs of water, which can be immediately used for the irrigation and drinking and other purposes. And meanwhile, the work can go on the project, so that it can be up to the upper level and completion. The problem is the earlier administrators have agreed for executing the work during 16 and 17 with a rates of 13-14, which was 3 years earlier on the day of acceptance. Now we are in 2023-24, almost a decade back rates are to be followed, means which is highly impractical to execute the project. Hence, on the request of the Honorable CM to the PM and Minister of Jal Shakti and Home Minister, Government of India, broadly it is agreed that in the interest of the project, the more practical rates prevailing at the state are to be considered, and accordingly proposals are sent. And the earlier the TAC of the Technical Advisory Committee of Central Water Commission and Revised Cost Committee have approved executable financial implications estimates of the project at 17-18 price level, which were around 55,480 448 for TAC approved by TAC and 47,726 by RCC, which is also almost 5-year old now.
Polavaram project was first mooted in 1941 during the erstwhile Madras Presidency, but because of technical difficulty in building the dam and the huge cost involved, it was put on the back burner. In 2004-05, the then CM of undivided Andhra Pradesh, Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy, took up the project, which was named Indira Sagar Dam. Under the Jal Yagnam scheme, construction of the 2 canals was taken up first, but work moved at a snail's pace. In 2014, when Chandrababu Naidu became the CM, the project got a new momentum. Indira Sagar was also rechristened Polavaram by Naidu. In 2017, the old contractors, Transtroy, who were awarded the project in 2013 by the then Congress government led by Kiran Kumar Reddy, was removed and replaced by Navyuga Engineering. It was during Naidu's term that the diaphragm wall was built, even as the coffer dam were not complete. In 2019, soon after Y.S. Jagan Mohan Reddy took charge as a CM, he replaced Navyuga with Megha Engineering Limited.
Polavaram was declared a national project in 2014, as part of which the centre has to fund the entire project cost. The state government is in talks with the centre to get the revised cost estimate approved soon and is hopeful of a breakthrough. This is Maushami Das Gupta from Polavaram for The Print.